Yeah, Jesse was saying, bro.
No, just like a lot of stuff that man said, like stuff that like I didn't know before, like just realizing stuff, like for instance that, because every time I learn something from you, when I write it down, I write it down and I was like, I was just deep like, right, that's actually true. Like, and one thing I learned is what I clocked that people that are like successful and people that aren't successful, you might are kind of the same. But I didn't think that before. I just kind of thought like successful people, their brains work differently. I just thought that, I just assumed that was like, that's the difference. Their brain just works differently.
Why do you assume it though? Like,
because your results are, whatever you are, you're way above man. So I'm just thinking like, okay, something, this person must have a gift, or they must have something, they have an advantage above man. And it could be a psychological thing, but I don't have it.
You know, 9 times out of 10 they just didn't give up.
Yeah, that's more people that are successful, they just didn't give up. A lot of guys gave up, they didn't give up. That's the only difference.
Yeah. Kicking ball, I remember I used to listen to motivational speakers and they were like, if you want to be successful outside, if you want to be elite, if you want to be the greatest at something, one there has to be a screw loose in your head. Because the statistics, just by numbers, of you being that elite and that great is damn impossible.
Facts. So I'll just like to get to you.
Like, I'll find it very important to make sure I achieve as much as I can do in business. So when I go to youth and speak to them in schools, I can tell them, you are closer to being Dean Forbes than ever being Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, I'm really saying that.
Now, if you could actually digest that, you are closer to Dean Forbes than you are to Marcus Rashford.
Marcus Rashford got sport ability.
No, it's just that. You have to realise the probability of you becoming a professional footballer player for England, the more likely to get by learning, is very, very slim.
Like, to be a pro is 0.0001%. Like, once you start factoring injury, the politics, the
also, but even Arsenal was saying that players that are professional, I believe it is 16 or 18, 67% of them no longer play football by 23. And that's for people that are already
60%.
Yeah, 67%.
Wow.
Of players that are already professional or like at a professional academy.
As in their career ends by 23.
By 23, they're no longer playing football. Whether they dropped out, their career ends, they're injured, whatever it may be.
That's mad.
Nah.
I'm sure other sports is probably the same. Basketball's probably the same as well.
There's something very
different
unique about football.
Basketball has you have to remember basketball, the biggest market for basketball in America, there's a dedicated route. You see what I'm saying? You go to your high school, go to a certain college, there's a draft. They don't have that in football.
Oh yeah, it's just you just joined an academy, innit?
Not you join, bro. You have to get scouted. You can join that. You could be like, look at Vardy. He became a pro later in life. Yeah, he won the Premier League at like 31. Played his first season in the Premier League at 29.
That's mad.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
there's not really a dedicated route to it.
Yeah.
That's why I think even for us, it was so like.
That's another thing I learned from you, man. Sorry to cut you off here. Man, I think you said that business, or it's either heard this from Elijah or I heard this from someone else, but it's said business is the equalizer, where it's like you can kind of catch up to these other people that have more talent than you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because business, you don't need talent. You just need hard work ethic and a vision and discipline. So it's like anyone can really start a business and scale it, but you need discipline in order for you to get there. Whereas, let's say, not everyone can go to the NBA and make it big because you might not be cool. If you're like 5, 6, forget about the NBA, you know what I'm trying to say?
What about that guy, that Japanese guy? He was named Yuki.
Yeah, Yuki that plays on the
That was busy.
He's like 5'8".
5'8", yeah, 5'8".
Yuki.
5'9".
Yeah,
So that's like
he
that's
he
like
looks tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Yeah, because niggas they're like 6'11", bro.
Yes, like the size comparison is crazy. It's crazy.
I'll be short in the NBA, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
6'3".
Yeah. How cool is the first?
6'3", bro. When you see it, he looks like so small.
Small.
Like, I see him get next to the regular people. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, walking in the store.
Yeah.
He looks like a giant.
But in the NBA, he looks small.
He looks small.
Yeah.
6'3" in the NBA is small.
6'3" in the NBA make you think, nah, this guy's 6'4". I can size him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's like, yeah, it's the equalizer, bro.
Representation is so important. And the thing is that
It's the equalizer still.
for all of us, I look at myself. I got injured and the first thing I thought of, okay, cool, if ball don't work, how am I going to spread this message that I want to give to the world? No one's music. Everything I've gravitated to has been of the direct representation of what I see of black men. I don't even second guess it. It's a lot easier for you to follow the depiction of something than to follow the articulation aside. Like, yeah, you keep hearing, oh yeah, black people are kings, black people are kings. If you grew up all your life seeing black people as kings, you wouldn't think otherwise. Representation is so important. To the point, I saw one streamer that people are giving him a lot of flack, but there was a video game that someone had made that I think it was made by two co-founders. One was British and another one was from somewhere else. But it was kind of on African spirituality, that type of joke. And the guy was like, the streamer that was obviously making a video. In the video game, the character was like, I'm calling on the god of death, Now, to someone who's unbeknownst to it, and maybe through westernized forms of education, you heard that type of thing, look at most of our community. A lot of us find ourselves within the working class, right? So once you find yourself within the working class, you're more likely to subscribe to doctrines that give you hope. So what does that mean?
Religion.
Most people are religious. So when they hear someone saying, I'm going to call on the god of death, without knowing the context of African spirituality, they're going to say it's witchcraft.
Yeah.
My man don't know that now. So he said, yo, brother Jesus, I ain't on that. People are cooking him because he's ignorant to it. That's why it's like, mate. It's a head scratcher, but getting back to your point at hand here, it's like, yo, with the success to, here's the thing with business. All business models work. The Airbnb shit works, the Amazon FBA shit works. Just, can you stick it out for long enough? That's where sometimes the passion comes in. Like, the passion will have you working without looking at the clock. When Chops was killing you in the gym, it's more about callousing. Like, gym is more about callousing your mind. And time!
That was a wise though.
Now, but when you're in the gym and you're putting yourself through hard work
So,
and a lot of pain, it fully is about callousing your mind. It's the ability to tell yourself, how far are you willing to run without knowing where the finish line is?
Yeah, that's why you see that exercise that we do with the 100 kg tire. That's why I don't.
So 100 kg?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that, bro.
Oh yeah, 100 kg. That's why.
If I knew that, bro, I don't think I'd have lifted it as well as I did.
See, that's the whole point. That's why.
Yeah,
See that?
it was like 50.
Nah, 100 kg. But this is the thing.
Yes.
This is why I didn't tell you how many reps we were gonna do.
Yeah.
Because it strengthens your mind. That gym is more about the mental than the physical.
Nah, I feel that for real.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if you take a long, like say 2 weeks off the gym, it's not that you get that much weaker. It's that your mind gets weaker quicker than your body does. You see what I'm saying? So you take 2 weeks off the gym, your body may not even be that much weaker, but the reason why you can't go and lift that same weight or can't do that same amount of pull-ups is because your mind hasn't been tested every single day as you did before. So your mind got weaker.
I peep game. I had chicken pox in 2022. I had chicken
2022?
Yeah,
That's
so
what
a
I
grown
was
man.
21.
Crazy work.
He called me.
How?
How?
Yeah, he never had it before. It's his first time, isn't it?
The workplace I was
Mad.
working. Long story short,
Yeah.
man got it. I remember.
Fuck.
He's called me. He's like, yo, you okay? He's like, how you feeling? I told him, I need to get back in the gym. He said, what? I said, no, I haven't missed gym in like weeks. No, not even weeks. I said, I can't remember the last time I've taken more than a week off gym.
Yeah.
After having chicken pox for 6 days, I was in the gym back on the 7th day. Like my body wouldn't function, but now I'm fighting to get back in the gym. It's very hard to get your mind back into that routine of like, I can't miss it, I can't miss it, I can't miss it. It's a lot harder to get your mind into it than to break out of it.
Yeah.
Because to break out of it, you got every excuse in the book. I can't go down, I can't do this.
Yeah, 100%. And the body works. And the law of physics basically saying that everything will operate at the lowest level of energy. Yeah. So naturally you wanna lie down because that's the lowest level of energy for the body. That's where your body uses the least amount of energy. So
That's why I'm done rolling like a madman. It's a joke. I said that's why I'm done rolling like a madman.
So,
No, it's mad. Even my barber, like my hair's grown so much from done rolling. My barber's like, oh, I don't want to push it back. You don't know that's new hair follicles, right?
okay.
yeah, I'm trying to demo roll as well, bro.
Wait, don't roll your hairline?
Yeah,
bro.
corners, isn't it?
Because I was noticing with my hairline, there was like I can't remember what side, but there's one side where it was kind of like,
Thinning up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that, I said, hey, you're
So
not
you
seeing
put,
me.
guys, you put minoxidil.
Yeah. Every game.
So one thing I'm worried about, yeah, my hair is that this is as big as my hair's going the whole year. It hasn't grown past this. And I'm worried that why isn't it growing?
If you want to grow it, slap it in cameras.
You reckon?
Protective hairstyles.
100%. See what I mean? Like, you know,
My head does not grow, bro. It doesn't that. This is the natural limit. That's how you see it now.
yeah,
That's as high as it's
if
gonna
you
go.
slap it in cameras, do that like 2 or 3 times. After that, get a twist.
You reckon?
Oh, go ahead.